You just need to come and experience our house and the atmosphere and the energy in our house, and
the feeling of home.
Yeah,
and
it
safety.
is the feeling of home.
When I first came and I had a referral from the GP, I sat outside for about an hour wondering, will I go in? What am I going to do? What am I going to say? But when I walked through the door, it was just like I was one of them and always had been. And from then, it was like, as the weeks went on, my confidence grew bigger and my social life was a lot better than I thought it could be.
I'm not a nervous type. I'm sort of outgoing, and so when I first came, I was quite sheepish. I sort of came in like this, you know, hello. and Julie welcomed me, and we sat down, which she does to most people when they come for the first time, and said, what's happening in your life, blah, 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 and can we help you in whatever way? And that was just brilliant. I just, after being so depressed for so long, when the first day I came in and Julie sat me down, I just felt this was someone's going to help me.
The community hub's based in the centre of Walton in L4. So we're central, it's one of the most deprived areas in Liverpool.
We're a community hub that is mainly, we work with the age 50 and above. We work on things like people's mental health, social isolation, loneliness, their fitness, their wellness, in every capacity.
My name is Edmund, E-D-M-U-N-D, which is an unusual name, Edmund Roberts. I got involved because I lost, in 2019, I lost my partner of 48 years. And so I was devastated, obviously. And I was so depressed, terribly depressed. And I just didn't know what to do. So in the end, I phoned the Samaritans. And they asked me where I lived, and I told them. They said, right, there's a place just opened not long since, just around the corner, near you. So they told me about our house. So I came here and welcomed with open arms. And also I had a stroke a year later, and they helped me with that because the support that they give me and everything is just wonderful.
My name is Mrs. Susan Greenwood. I got involved with the hub through a referral from my GP. Well, to be honest, I'm 66 in May, and I went through a very bad patch of depression, anxiety. And when I made the visit to the GP, the referral was made almost immediately, because at 66, whoever thinks you get depressed and anxiety and that, but within a matter of a few days, they'd put me in contact with this hub, which I'm absolutely overwhelmed with at the moment.
The two that run, you know, Julie and Joe, since I met them, they've always been so helpful and so supportive, not just to me, but anyone who needs it. Yeah. They're brilliant, absolutely. I can't thank them enough. I mean, they make it such fun as well. There's so much going on, it's just fantastic.
Yeah, that's our official title, director, but you know,
But we do everything.
Toilet cleaner, chief cook, bottle washer, teacher, you know. Yeah.
Dance instructor?
Dance instructor. Yoga instructor. Therapist, circuit trainer. Yeah, we're everything to everybody, really.
It sounds like a lot of work. What keeps you guys going?
Each other.
It's a love of it, isn't it?
It's our passion. We're blessed in that we love what we do. For us, it's not a job. I know that's it sounds like a cliche or a corny, but it is. It's not a job to us. It's our passion. It's our life.
It is. It's a lovely experience to want to get out of bed every single morning. Yeah. Because we don't know what's coming through the door. I'm a and we're ready for it. Even if we're not ready, we make it ready because it's every day is different and new.
Yeah. Daily basis, we could probably work with about 30 to 40 people. On a weekly basis, a few hundred people. We cry, we laugh. That's what keeps us going most days, actually. We laugh. We laugh a lot, don't we? Oh, don't use stars. She's terrible, Wes. Oh, no, I don't know his name. Sorry, Wes, I've forgotten his name. I knew you. Go and compose yourself, dear.
I'm trying. Have we started?
A lot of people that walk through the door are very, very lonely and isolated, live alone, either widow or widowers, and they come, they make friends, they make new connections, and it's lovely to watch them just, do things together, take part in things together, but support each other. Like if one of them's, a bit down, they just rally round and bring them out of themselves.
Or they knock for each other.
They knock for each other,
bring them to the hub and
which
have
is
lunch
lovely.
together, or encourage each other to do activities. And
Yeah.
we've had a few of them that said, since they've lost their families or their partners, that this is their home, and they come in every single day, and they said that this is their family now, which is lovely.
Like I say, I jump up in the morning, I'm just looking, can't wait to get down here. And stay till as late till they chuck us out. And I just love it coming here because and there's so many people here now. I mean, when I first came, there's hardly any. But now there's so many different people coming and so many different things going on all the time. It's just fantastic.
They're not getting pressurised to come in a space where you're like, oh my God, everyone's looking at me. It's not like that. And I think because of the cafe as well, you can literally just come in if you feel lonely, or it's not even for a purpose. You can just come in and just feel at ease.
We made friends within a group of a table of 6 people, and that really, they wait for us to come. Every day we come, and then if I can't get here, we certainly text each other or phone, and that's something that I was missing there for a very long time. And that has really, really helped me a lot.
And last week we were celebrating because the Echo, our local paper, had a list of all the cafes in Liverpool that had a 5-star rating, and it was lovely to see our name there because we have a 5-star rating. So that was really good.
I started coming on a Monday. I've been to all the history lessons that have been here to learn a lot more about Liverpool, which I didn't know. And it's been great to find out things that I didn't know. As I've always been a housewife, so anything that's available now, even at my age, is great.
I mean, the food bank's always popular, the quiz is always popular, bingo is always popular, art, they have arts, crafts, that's always popular.
Then they got me involved in a choir, which was on a Friday. I love music, and I just used to do a bit of singing to myself, but when they said come and join the choir, I thought, oh God, no, singing in front of people. But no, it was great. We have a good time.
So we've had the loss refunding for a year, and it's made a massive difference to the community hub and the people that attend. It's allowed us to get more staff,
It has.
which has allowed us to expand our activities. We put more on. With more courses, more exercise classes. It's constantly fizzing, isn't it?
It is.
All the time.
Our cafe is now open 5 days a week, and all day instead of just a couple of hours. Our volunteers have increased. We've now having community support as well from the different other agencies. We're getting recognised more and more as a vital source of help in the local area. We have volunteer coordinators, which means that now our volunteers are properly and regularly supervised. That what they do here is aimed at their strength and their abilities, so they're not put in the wrong role.
And regular check-ins on their well-being
Yeah,
is being made, which has made a huge difference to keeping the volunteers
Yeah,
as well,
it
because
has.
they feel more comfortable and at home
it has.
where they are.
To be honest, since I've been here, I've volunteered for a good 3 years now. I feel like the way I think about myself has completely changed, and I think like obviously my confidence and like meeting new people and thinking about things in a different way and a different person's perspective and stuff like that. I feel like I'm a lot more self-aware now from just being here.
Confidence, the friendship that's in this hub. It's a shame that a lot more people don't come, because I overheard a conversation once in the hub that there's some really lovely people joined here now, and it's like a family unit.
Because you get so much backup here, and then because also like you get encouraged, where I'd second guess myself. They're like, well, why can't you do that? And they just make things a lot more simple and a lot more, everything's not a big issue. So if you break it down, you're absolutely fine. Where I never used to think like that. I used to think, oh my God, I can't do it. The big thing, I can't do it at all. Where they're more realistic and give you a way of thinking like you can do anything. And then you start thinking like that as well. So it's not, everything's not a big deal then.
Things like that are very rare. I mean, people say, oh, I've got friends, you know, and that's fine. But when it's a community, and they're all friends, and they all help in any way, several of them bring food in sometimes, or they bring clothes in to sell for the jumble sales, and I myself do that sometimes. It's just, it is a real community. You can't say it any more than that. It really is a proper spun community, and that's brilliant.
It's like I've done things here where I would have never done, but I think because of the environment and it's so comfortable, and it's like, not just because I know the people, but you feel like no one's like dead judgy, or you're not going somewhere where everyone's like looking at you. Obviously they're all looking at you, but you feel as if they want you to do well.
I do think having the lottery has put a little bit of a stamp on us, where we are recognised, like you said before, but people want to be involved with us.
They do.
It's just give us a little bit more status.
Yeah.
It proper makes a difference. It does make, I'm just saying like obviously from personal perspective or whatever, but it really makes a difference, and especially because the last, I think it's 2 years or whatever, they've been able to do like a bit more like fitness classes, more like courses. It draws a lot more people in, where a lot of people didn't really know about us at first, but then because it's drawing other people in, it's just word of mouth then, and then there's bit more on social media, so we can do more and it is worthwhile.
But we're quite limited because of room space, so we'd like to be able to have a little office built in the garden, so that will free up so another room that we can do more one-to-one work in here, but that people will be able to go and have their counselling in the garden, wouldn't we, which is a lovely
it's a lovely green space, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it is completely isolated and private as well.
Yeah.
Anyone who can afford to give something should do, because it's so supportive, they're so helpful. I mean, a lot of community places are helpful, but I only know about this one, so I can only speak about it. But this is a wonderful place, absolutely wonderful. I would never go anywhere else. I think about going anywhere else at all.
So, and also the work we've started to do this year, quite a lot of work of trying to bring in different cultures, different parts of the community. So we want to build on that work too, and you know, we want it to be a multicultural community hub, don't we? Where you know, everybody is welcome, and
which is happening.
It is happening
at quite a fast pace.
It is. It is.
And we've found when they've come in originally, they've been a little bit quiet and withdrawn. But over the coming weeks, you know, it's nice
better
to see them, that they bounce in and say hi to everyone.
Yeah, it's lovely.
And everyone mixes. That's really nice. And the age differences as well.
Yeah,
that's been lovely.
It is. Right, we've got something starting soon, which is a pilot of bringing, so we're working closely with Walton Youth. So we're bringing the young generation in with the elder generation to do some skill sharing. So that's something that hopefully we'll build on as well. And again, we're working really closely with the local schools to, again, build on getting those families into the hub as well. So
And we've had that like little mini conference where we called all the other services in the area who were all dealing with the public and all the same people. And we had a big meeting, and we hosted it with tea, coffee and Haribo's. And it went down a storm actually, didn't it?
It did actually, yeah.
It was nice to start, so people we only have contact with through either phone calls or email, to all come face to face. And we were all, and it was a lovely networking event, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because they were, you know, they come in, they go, oh, you know, oh, you're Julie or you're Joe,
Yeah,
and
put
blah,
a
blah,
face
blah.
to
We
a
were
name.
talking about this, talking about that. And then it was nice to see them mingle amongst each other as well,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah. It's
And the
really
council got involved in that
nice. Yeah.
as well.
And we've written with this last year with having the staff, it's given us the ability to really build on working with the council neighbourhood managers as well, hasn't it? Which is really important, you know, and getting their back. And so
The funding would not go unnoticed, it wouldn't go amiss, and the funding would always be particularly beneficial to something like this. I honestly believe £5 to £10 would be a great benefit, because they do a lot with any funding that they are offered, and I've learnt that over time. Anything they get from 10 pence to £10, it will always be a great benefit for this hub, and I hope that continues.